Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, that concludes the presentation of witnesses in this case. At the end of the state's case, there were 2 exhibits that were admitted. This video file describing those exhibits did not get placed in the right chronological order. In normal cases, the state would rest. They would move for the admission of all exhibits. There would be issues and conversation and arguments using the federal rules of evidence to argue the admissibility of those exhibits. You might hear an objection to one because it's based on hearsay, like we saw in the appellate or in the motion to suppress, motion in limine. You might hear an objection that one is more prejudicial than probative, for instance. But there are 2 significant exhibits that should have been admitted at the end of the state's case. I'm going to present those for you now. Please hold while I share my screen. These are pictures that were taken at the same time as the execution of the search warrant back in week 9. This is the building with the enhanced 2D as described in the search warrant on the front of the gray blue brick building. This is the interior bedroom. Located in here was the pilot's license with Frankie Malone's picture located there on the sideboard, and the state bar license issued from the state of Louisiana located there on the dresser. The typewriter that was seized from a desk and the checkbook. A toy plane with the decal of Pan Am located on the back tail. A pilot's uniform and cap. Cash. A large map showing all the routes of Delta Airline. Those were the crime scene photos taken at the time of the execution of the search warrant. Allow me to share for you again a second exhibit. These are the checks that are the subject of the document examiner's stipulated exhibit and findings. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. That concludes the trial. It is now time for you to render a verdict. Your verdict must be either all 12 of you guilty or all 12 of you not guilty on each and every count of the indictment. There are 16 counts to the indictment. The first 12 represent those checks, 1 for each month. Then you will continue to read the indictment as you enter your verdicts. On your verdict form, since we're in Zoom, only place your signature. That is your Next assignment. Jury instructions and verdict forms are due on May 7th. I really appreciate everyone's hard work, the fun, the perseverance, the patience when some things were delayed. I know doing this trial at this time in this weird social isolation, COVID fatigue, Zoom fatigue in a field that is healing, I hope, has been difficult. But I think in hindsight, having this activity in lieu of a test or a paper breaks up the monotony. I'm sad we were delayed so that we don't get the deliberations that we would have gotten from the original trial. But I also understand that many of you are dealing, as am I, with family and personal issues as a result of the pandemic. So with that, I hope that you'll find your way to the YouTube channel. Oh, you have already found your way there. That's why we're here. I hope that you find your way to the verdict forms. Turn them in on time. I can see how many people watch the whole trial, right? Because it shows me. Thank you.